Today we will going to see a new lesson, that is structural organization of animals in biology, unit 13 and chapter 13. Structural organization of animals. So we are going to discuss the animals. In biology, in previous lesson we have seen about the plant physiology and the plant anatomy, and now we are going to see the structural organization of animals. So we will go into the introduction part. So animal kingdom. The animal kingdom is divided into two groups, invertebrates and chordates. So invertebrates and chordates. Here E is missing, so you put ES. Okay. So invertebrates, they don't have backbone. Chordates, they have backbone. Okay. So there is a big diversity in habitat and structural organization, mode of reproduction between the animals existing on the earth. So there is a diversity among living organisms. So we, the human beings live in a sophisticated house, and the animals live like a lion and tiger, they live in caves. Okay, so that is the variation of the habit and habitat. Some animals live in fresh water, some animals live in terrestrial. So there is a diversity in living in the area where it is a terrestrial animal or an aquatic animal, and the mode of reproduction is different in each and every animal. So the structural morphology and anatomy of an invertebrate, that is leech, and a vertebrate rabbit, we are going to see in this lesson. First we will see the Indian cattle leech is Hirudinaria granulosa, belongs to the phylum Annelida. So Annelida, you have seen the earthworm, no, with segmentation. So the body is metamerically segmented worms. The body is you can see here. So you can see the segmentations here, on the body. So that they are metamerically segmented body is seen in annelids. And how the well-developed organ system, we are going to read it in detail. So in invertebrates, you are going to see the leech. And in vertebrates, rabbit. The zoological name of rabbit is Oryctolagus. Oryctolagus. Keep it in mind, octopus, no, like that. Oryctolagus cuniclus. Oryctolagus cuniclus. This is the zoological name of rabbit. And it was kept under the phylum Chordata, class Mammaliae. Mammaliae means milk feeders. They possess mammary glands and the body is covered with hair. Okay, so this is the special features of both annelids and the chordates. Okay. Now we're going to see about the leech, Indian cattle leech. Hirudinaria granulosa is the zoological name. So taxonomical position, phylum Annelida, class Hirudinea, order Gnatho, that is G silent, Gnathobdelida. Okay, Gnathobdelida, that is the order. Genus Hirudinaria, species granulosa. Once again I repeat this, they may ask in your 2 marks or in your 1 mark. Phylum Annelida, class Hirudinea, order Gnathobdelida, genus Hirudinaria, species granulosa. Habit and habitat. The zoological name of leech is Hirudinaria granulosa. So it was seen abundant in India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. So it lives in freshwater ponds, that is lakes, the fresh water where the salinity is less. And swamp. The swamp means it is the soft wetland area is called swamps. And slow streams, that is the running water which is used for irrigation, that is called slow streams. Ectoparasite. So it is attached outside the body of the host. It is called ectoparasite and it is a blood sucking worm also. Okay, and feed on the blood of fishes, frogs, cattle and human beings. Okay, ectoparasite means live on the outer, that is it is at the leech is attached to the outer surface of the body of the host. So the host can be fishes, frogs, cattle and human beings. It sucks the blood like mosquito. It sucks the blood. Sanguivorous means blood sucking. That is blood sucking animals are called sanguivorous. This they may ask in your 1 mark. Okay. External morphology. Shape and size. Soft, vermiform, elongated and segmented. So the body outer surface, you have seen the leech, no? The outer surface is soft. It's very smooth and soft. Vermiform means earthworm. You have seen the earthworm mean? Earthworm, no? Well, rainy season today also it is rain, no? That is, you can see the vermiform. Worm-like. Okay, worm-like means vermiform. Mostly it deals with the earthworm because the annelids, one of the worm is earthworm. So like that, it is also vermiform only. And elongated means it elongates and segmented means with segments. So okay, and if you if you see the shape of the leech, it looks like a ribbon shaped and almost cylindrical shape, that is extended like ribbon and looks like a cylinder. Okay, and the length of the worm is, that is leech, is 35 centimeter. So coloration is outer surface of, that is outer surface means rostral side means outer surface. It is olive green in color. Ventral means lower side. It is orange yellow or orange red in color. Segmentation, that is metamerism. So you can see the color variation, but they have not given you. So this is, it is in olive green color. And this is the lower side which looks like orange in color. So you can see the segmentation in the body. In this you can see the segments, no? That is called segmented. Metamerically means one after another the segment is seen. So it looks like a round. So this one segment, this one segment. So it is one after another the segmentation is seen. That is as arranged one above the other. So each segment is divided by the rings of the annuli. So it forms a ring-like structure, no? In the it forms a ring-like structure. So it looks like an annual, that is annuli. Annuli means it looks like a ring. So there is a clitellum from the 9th to 11th segment. It is clitellum region. You can see here in the 9th segment, you can count means you will get that region is called clitellum region, 9th to 11th, and it is a temporary clitellum region and it is produced in the cocoon stage, that too during the breeding season. So breeding means production of young ones. In the cocoon stage only you can see the clitellum 9 to 11. Receptors. So on the dorsal side you have 5 pairs of eyes, that is sense organs are seen in the 5 pairs. Okay, that is in the first 5 segments. In the first 5 segments you can see, no, the sense organs are present, mostly the eyes are seen on it. And the sense organs means they are the receptor, that is they have a projection, that is they have in the sense organ, they have a projection which receives the signals. So they are called as receptors. Annular receptors are located in each annulus and segmented receptors are located in the first annulus of each segment. So that is the annular is seen in the annular portion, that is in the circular portion you can see the annular receptor, and the segmented portion, that is the segmented receptor, is located in the first annulus of each segment. So the segmented portion, that is the segmented receptor is here and the annular is in the middle. Okay, like that it was located. That is the receptor, the 5 receptors are there, that is 5 pairs of eyes are there, and they are located with a small projection known as receptors. So annular receptors are seen in the ring form in the middle, and each and every first segment, that is first annulus, you have each segment. So suckers. So they have 2 suckers here, anterior sucker and posterior sucker. Okay, 2 suckers, anterior sucker and posterior sucker. So anterior is the mouth sucker or oral sucker present in the first 5 segment, and it is used for feeding. Okay, used for feeding. And the posterior sucker, that is seen in the last 7th segment of the lower side. So here you can see the posterior sucker, that is into the last 7th segment of the body. Okay. So the anterior segment is meant for feeding, and the posterior segment, that is anterior, is meant for feeding. Feeding means eating purpose. And both the suckers, the anterior and the posterior, help in attachment to the host and helps in locomotion also. Okay. And the external apertures. So apertures means opening. Mouth, that is seen in the middle of the anterior sucker. Here you can see the mouth. Anus, that is present in the mid-dorsal side of the 26th segment. So the opening seen in the, it is a small opening seen at the 26th segment where the waste material will be eliminated. Nephridiophores. So you can see the nephridiophores here, and they are used in the excretion. Okay, they are used in the excretion purpose, and they are present in the 7th, they are present from 6th to 22 segments. That is nephridio was external, that is it is present outside with 17 pairs. How many pairs of nephridiophores? Means 17 pairs are present, and the segment from 6 to 22. Male genital pore. Male genital pore is the male sex organs. Where it starts means it starts in the 10th segment. That is between the 2nd and 3rd annuli. That is the ring formation between the, this is the ring formation, the 2nd and the 3rd annuli of 10th segment. And female genital pore, it lies mid-ventrally between the 2nd and the 3rd annuli of the 11th segment. So the male sex organ and female sex organ are seen in the same organism, and you can see the male genital pore is present in the 10th segment and the female one is present in the 11th segment. Divisions of the body with 6 regions. That is 1 to 5 is the cephalic region, that is head region. 6th, 7th and 8th are preclitellar region. 9, 10 and 11 is clitellar region. 12 and 22nd, 12th to 22nd, not and 12th to 22nd is middle region. Caudal region is the tail region. 23rd to 26th. Posterior sucker is from 27th to 33rd segment. So these are the regions present in the segments, in the form of segments in the leech body. Now we will see the body wall of the leech. So the body wall of the leech has 5 layers. The outer layer, that is the outermost layer, is called cuticle. Below the cuticle is the epidermis. Okay, epidermis. And the dermis lie below the epidermis. It forms a connective tissue between the dermis and the epidermis and the muscular layer. So the muscular layer forms the circular and longitudinal muscles. Botryoidal tissue. It present beneath the longitudinal muscles and it fills the Coelom, the body cavity, botryoid tissue is a special tissue seen in the muscles and it fills the coelom of the gut. Locomotion. There are two types of locomotion seen in the leech. Looping or crawling movement and swimming movement. So looping or crawling movement, the contraction and relaxation of the muscles takes place. So the muscle will contract and relaxation takes place. Two suckers serves for attachment. So there are suckers which can for attachment and movement. That is, one is attached to the substratum and another one is moving. Okay. And swimming movement. The leeches swim very actively and perform undulating movement in water. So for swimming also there is another type of movement that is called swimming movement, which is undulating in water. So water it has to swim. Okay. That is seen in the locomotion. So thank you students. Hope you understand the topic. If you have any doubts, post your doubts in the comment box. Give a thumbs up, share and subscribe to Science Easy Tech channel.